A call is coming from the hospital because of. Archangel Michael says, something urgent is unfolding, and you have no idea how close it's coming to you. There's a phone call that has been prepared in silence, and it's about to ring at the most unexpected hour. The reason it's coming from the hospital will shake you to the core. You must stay calm as I reveal this. Everything that was hidden from your eyes is about to be placed in front of you like a flashing light. This is not an ordinary medical update, it's a divine message wearing the disguise of urgency. The hospital staff were instructed to call only when the truth could no longer be avoided. They waited, observed, and now the decision has been made. Someone connected to your destiny is currently lying under observation, holding back something that could change your life. Before this person went silent, they whispered your name repeatedly, begging for someone to find you. The nurse heard it, the doctor noted it, and now, finally, the alert has been raised. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The one involved was supposed to meet you days ago. Something stopped them at the last moment. Now they are under machines, connected to beeping monitors, and thinking of only you. There's a document tucked under their pillow with your name on it. The staff didn't open it yet. They are waiting for you to respond to the call. You might have felt uneasy recently. Restless, and uncertain without knowing why. That was your spirit receiving an early signal of this exact moment. You are not imagining it. This call is not just about a medical emergency. It's a warning and a revelation stitched into one moment. It's coming to reveal the truth that someone you trusted kept from you all along. Type Amen to get blessing 440. Archangel Michael says, this person had access to something sacred. They were protecting it for you, but they ran out of time before they could explain it to your face. What they've hidden has now become critical. The hospital is under strict instructions not to release certain details unless you answer the call directly. That's how powerful this situation is. The reason for their collapse isn't natural, there's a hand behind it. Someone who didn't want you to receive what was meant for you. The doctors suspect foul play but cannot confirm it without your presence. When the call comes, you will recognize the urgency in the voice. Don't hesitate. Don't delay. It's your responsibility now to receive what was meant for you. Type Amen to get blessing 522. A letter was found inside their jacket. It carries words they could never say aloud, words they feared would make you walk away forever. The truth will come with both pain and healing. You will be angry at first, but when you understand the full story, your heart will soften. Someone tried to frame this person before the accident. They were labeled wrongly, accused of things they never did. They kept quiet to protect you from getting dragged into it. They believed you wouldn't believe them. That's why they chose silence over confrontation, but destiny has its own way of unmasking silence. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The call you're about to receive is not from one department. It's connected to multiple sources. The ICU knows. The front desk knows. Even a hospital priest was asked to be present. Why? Because this person wanted you to have both medical truth and spiritual protection. They had dreams of a different ending. This is not the first time your name was tied to a hospital mystery. Years ago, something similar happened. And you never got the full explanation. This time, the universe won't let that happen again. The call may come from an unknown number, or it might look like a regular local line, but once you pick it up, your life will split into before and after. Type Amen to get blessing 411. A woman in the hospital hallway cried after hearing your name. She knows more than she's saying, but she's waiting for you to appear before she confesses everything. This woman saw what happened minutes before the emergency. She knows who was around and what was slipped into the drink. Yes, this was planned. The person on the hospital bed discovered something. About money, about a name, about property. And before they could hand it to you, their health collapsed. Their last breath before losing consciousness was used to whisper your name. Now, the entire situation has fallen into your hands. Not by choice, but by divine selection, you are being summoned for something that was preserved only for you. Type Amen to get blessing 719. You are the missing puzzle piece in a tangled mess that has confused even the professionals. The hospital is just the location, but the true reason is spiritual. It involves inheritance, betrayal, and divine justice. Someone in your family knew about this person's condition but stayed silent. They were hoping to wait it out. If you don't answer the call, they win. But Archangel Michael says you were chosen to know the truth. This was destined long before the person collapsed, and the call is not to be ignored. Every second you delay, something spiritual is lost. Every minute you hold back, the enemy rejoices. That's why this message comes with urgency. Type Amen to get blessing 202. You may remember a childhood memory involving a hospital visit, something that felt strange even back then. That memory is now connected to what's happening in real time. The same pattern, the same secrecy. You were supposed to forget, but you didn't. And that memory has now opened a doorway into this unfolding truth. Behind the curtain of this emergency is a hidden message. It's more than a health crisis. It's a spiritual inheritance being triggered by divine forces. This person has been holding on to life just to see you. Their vitals respond when your name is mentioned. Even the machines react to your energy. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The nurse attending to them has received dreams. Yes, literal visions. In those visions, your face appears beside a glowing figure with wings. That figure is Archangel Michael. That nurse isn't just a nurse. She's a vessel, and she has been divinely planted there to assist with your awakening. There is a sealed envelope in the hospital's private drawer labeled, "Only for them." That's for you. The moment you walk in, they are under instruction to hand it to you. Inside that envelope is the truth you were never meant to know. But fate has overruled silence. Now, the script must unfold before your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Another person, someone you've met recently, will be exposed through this hospital visit. You never expected they had this level of involvement. But their name is in the files too. You will be guided to a specific room. Don't be surprised if it's locked or guarded. That's because what's inside is under divine protection. They kept your photo under the pillow. Despite everything, they still believed you were worth every risk. Even when their own safety was in danger. They didn't fear for themselves, they feared that the truth would destroy your peace. But now, there's no more hiding. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, this person was silenced not just by illness, but by hands that feared their mouth. And now that the silence is breaking, those hands are shaking. Your name is about to become a topic in two places: heaven and earth. Both are watching how you respond to this moment. The hospital papers are only half the story. The spiritual documents. The hidden energy, the ancestral blessing. That's the other half. You are walking into a place of healing and justice, and it's going to change the way you see your past and your future. Type Amen to get blessing 121. A staff member will act strange around you. That's because they've seen your photo before. Long before this moment. They've been told you'd come. The energy you carry is not normal, it opens doors. It cracks systems. What's happening in this hospital isn't just medical, it's miraculous. And you're the center of it. You may cry when you walk in, that's okay. Because your soul will recognize what your eyes don't yet understand. Type Amen to get blessing 700. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. And now, the final instruction is this. When the call comes, do not doubt, do not delay, do not dismiss. Pick it up, because that ring is the sound of destiny knocking. This person may have appeared weak in life. But what they've done in secret for you is powerful. They signed your name on blessings they could never claim themselves. You were always meant to discover this. But only now are you spiritually strong enough to receive it. That's why the delay happened. The call is not just a voice. It's a portal. The hospital is the location. But the real operation is divine. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Now walk forward, hold your head high. Because what you about to discover will bring tears, answers, and transformation in a way nothing else ever could. They tried to keep this from you, but the divine timing cannot be interfered with. This is why your spirit has been uneasy, your dreams distorted, and your heart heavy without explanation. That call from the hospital is not just a medical emergency, it's a sacred bell, an alarm from the spiritual realm. You were predestined to receive what's waiting behind those hospital doors. A man with gray hair who works night shifts in that hospital has been waiting for you to show up. He knows more than he lets on. He was asked, in a whisper, to tell you everything the moment you walk in. He will not speak unless he sees your face. He promised this person he wouldn't trust anyone else. That's how serious this is. Type Amen to get blessing 393. The hallway lights in that hospital flicker when your name is mentioned. Electrical malfunctions happen whenever the topic turns to what you're about to inherit. This is not by accident. It's energy alignment. You are deeply tied to this person's fate, even if you don't fully understand it yet. You are the last remaining soul who can activate what they protected. There is a drawer beside their hospital bed that was never opened. Inside it lies an object they always intended to give you. It's small, but powerful. Once you touch it, you'll feel a rush through your spine. Your body will recognize it. Your soul will remember what your mind has forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 646. The hospital administrator is uneasy. They don't understand why so many supernatural occurrences are happening around just one patient. But they suspect you are the key. You will be asked to sign something. Don't hesitate. The moment you do, the flow of blocked blessings will begin. There is a secret someone tried to bury under forged reports and false signatures, but heaven never allows the truth to stay buried for long. And now it's surfacing with your name on it. You may hear whispers in the hallway, people mentioning your name without realizing you can hear. They've been briefed about you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. A surveillance camera in the hallway picked up a shadowy figure near the patient's room at 3:33 a.m. 3 nights ago. When they tried to review the footage, it glitched. That's because something not of this world was captured. The staff are afraid to speak about it, but it's in the report. You'll see it when you arrive. This isn't just about someone's health, this is about a curse trying to break free. And you, only you, can stop it from spreading. The person who collapsed carries something ancient within their bloodline, you share that bloodline. That's why this is all coming to you now. Type Amen to get blessing 440. For the spiritual weight of this situation is enough to shake institutions. That's why you're feeling strange lately. Your body is already responding to what your soul knows. Archangel Michael says the room they're in has been blessed multiple times by unseen hands. Nurses report smelling strange flowers that aren't anywhere in the hospital. That's a sign of angelic presence. Every piece of paperwork leads back to one central truth. Someone was trying to protect you by hiding the truth. But now that they're unconscious, heaven is choosing to reveal it directly. You won't walk out of that hospital the same way you entered. A spiritual transfer is about to happen. And once it does, your old life will no longer exist. Type Amen to get blessing 262. There's a photograph in their coat pocket, of you. A recent one. How they got it will be explained when you arrive. It's proof that you've been watched over, even when you thought you were alone. They were always keeping track from the shadows. Your name is carved onto a locket found on their wrist. The nurse who found it said it began to glow faintly the moment she touched it. She placed it in a tray for you. You're not here by coincidence, you're here because your spirit was summoned for a final divine handover. You are the rightful heir to what's unfolding now. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The enemies who tried to stop this are restless. They are watching, waiting to see if you pick up the call. Because once you do, their hold over you is gone. They worked in silence, tricked your trust, and fed lies into the air around you. But now, the light of truth is stronger than their web. Someone forged a paper years ago to keep this person away from you. They signed it in a rush, thinking you would never find out, but that paper has resurfaced in the hospital archives. The moment your ID is scanned at the entrance, that record will unlock. It's coded to your presence only, that's how heaven planned it. Type Amen to get blessing 111. A man in a blue coat will appear to guide you to the right ward. Follow him. He doesn't work at the hospital, but he's there on divine assignment. He will say your name without being told. That's your sign. From there, everything will begin to move fast. The heart monitor will beep differently when you arrive. It has already responded to your voice in dreams, now it will respond to your physical presence. The window in their room shows the sunrise differently. One side glows while the other remains dark. The spiritual battle around this person is being seen by the very atmosphere. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The truth is, this person never stopped loving you. They just didn't know how to bring the truth without risking your peace, but now, they've left it in divine hands. There is a recording device beside the bed. It's playing back a message they left you before falling unconscious. You'll be asked to listen to it alone. Once you do, your tears will speak before your voice. You'll remember things you once buried, and forgiveness will find its way into your heart. This moment is more than emotional. It's cosmic. Generations are shifting. Chains are breaking. And your name is being etched into a new future. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You'll find a nurse with trembling hands. She will try to hide her emotion. But she was there during the moment your name was whispered last. She promised this person she would find you. That promise was recorded in the hospital log. Now she's waiting to fulfill it. You are not stepping into a hospital. You are stepping into a divine sanctuary where truth, pain, healing, and inheritance collide. Prepare your heart. A white dove was seen flying outside the room window 3 nights ago. No one knows how it got there. But they all saw it, and they knew. Type Amen to get blessing 828. This is your sacred hour. The heavens are open. The line between the seen and unseen is thin right now. Archangel Michael says, you were born for this very task. That's why life kept delaying things. It wasn't denial. It was divine timing. The call is not just a moment, it's a mission. You've been trained in silence for a battle only you could fight. Now is the time to rise, walk in, and claim what was always spiritually yours. When that call comes, answer. For everything you've ever questioned will be answered through it. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There's a security officer stationed near the entrance who has been instructed not to let anyone in without divine clearance. That divine clearance is you. Archangel Michael says, your name is written in divine light. No darkness can rewrite it. You are remembered, protected, and led. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. This was not just an event, it was a divine checkpoint passed. What you spoke, what you shared, what you felt, it all became a testimony, and now heaven holds the full record of your obedience, your silence, and your restraint. From the moment that stranger walked away, angels were dispatched in greater number. They circled your home, they guarded your sleep. They erased the footprints of the deceiver. Your spiritual house was marked as untouchable, and your name was whispered among the ranks of the protected. You will start to feel a new strength rising in your voice. Not just when you speak to others, but when you speak over yourself. Because you are no longer a seeker, you are a knower. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. The lie that attempted to enter your life will now be reversed sevenfold. Everything stolen, peace, clarity, even energy, is being returned multiplied. What the stranger hoped to steal is now sealed forever in divine hands. You are not a victim of confusion, you are the reason light exposed darkness. You forced truth to confront its limits, and you've shown the spirit world that you are no longer available for traps. Every step you take from here will be confirmed by signs. Dreams, divine delays, and supernatural peace will become your compass. You'll no longer need to ask why, because the knowing has been unlocked in you. The voice of that stranger will fade like smoke in the wind. But your own voice, your soul's clarity, will ring louder with every sunrise. You're walking into the days of divine identity. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. You are now marked not only as chosen, but as watched over. The angels surrounding you are no longer just on defense, they are on divine assignment. Any who attempt to enter your space again with falsehood will face consequences from above. Archangel Michael says, you now carry the seal of spiritual truth. You will begin to smell lies in the air, feel deception in tones, and sense danger behind smiles. But rather than fearing it, you will command it to leave. Your presence is no longer neutral. You are either a gateway for light or a shield against corruption. And God has made it clear, your life must now reflect your calling. No conversation, no charm, no false encounter will ever pull you out of alignment again. Your roots have gone deeper. Your wings are unfolding. And the next time something approaches, you will meet it with fire. Type Amen to get blessing 10001.